Howdy. So we're 16 days out from the competition. I just finished cardio. A bit later than normal, like a lot later. It's about 9:45. I normally wake up, I have been for the past few weeks, about 5 a.m. and then do cardio at 6:30, like 6:30ish. Grind out about 30 to an hour depending on how I'm feeling. But now, luckily, I was kind of temporarily laid off thanks to a certain thing going around. But now we got the job back, so we're gonna go make money again. Super happy for stomach money. But I'm making this video kind of just to tell myself why I'm doing a bodybuilding competition. So I'm completely natural. I'm just turned 22. I've been working out since I was probably like 13, 14, I want to say. I've been doing like football. I've played football all my life. Never necessarily liked the sport. Hate watching it. I just do not like. I don't like watching any sports aside from bodybuilding, whether it's training or competing. That's the only thing I'll watch, which is hilarious. But I've always had like athletic ability. And like a muscular foundation, and I got into bodybuilding back in like 2017, 2018, and then really started. I got a coach, and I've been with him for forever. I've been with him since day one, and I never, up until that time, I didn't like train specifically for like bodybuilding. Like I just trained for football, and that was just like lift heavy weights, do all that. But once I got into bodybuilding about a year and a half ago, that's when I really like started training for a purpose and really started looking at doing things, approaching training with a mindset of building a physique. And I know, like, oh, you shouldn't, you're too young to compete, you shouldn't be doing competitions this early, you should build up your physique, blah blah blah. I think this is the perfect time for me to start, because now I can figure out if this is something that I want to do. I kind of, like, the world is my oyster in a sense, and that it's like, it's summer break, we're off school, my only obligations are really like my job. I actually did have summer classes for a longest while, so it was that, so it's kind of juggling eating, training, work, classes, and that was a hassle. But now it's just eating, training, work. School starts up sometime in August, but competition's August 1st. But I think the reason I'm doing this, and I talked to my fiance last night about it, is it's a completely different challenge than what I've done before. I've gone through so many different challenges, and extremely strenuous activities through military training, certain college activities, like fucking football, Texas football in July, 3 days. That is big. That is brutal, especially when you're in high school, middle school, and just a kid. That is brutal. Bless me. But this is just something else, man. Like, because like all those activities, like, and I told my fiance this, you're kind of forced to do it in a sense. Like, you're there. Like with football, you're there at the training and you have to do it. You can't, like, it was never in my mind, oh, I'm just gonna throw this away and just go home. Like, no, like, you are there and you suck it up and you do it. With the Air Force training, I'm there. I can't. I mean, I could, but it wasn't like I wasn't gonna do it. Like, you can't quit. But with like bodybuilding, with like going to the gym every single day, and you know, aside from rest days, like training every day and eating every day, being consistent, sleeping 7-8 hours every single night. Like, at any point, I could just like, oh, you know, I'm not going to sleep for 8 hours. I'll get 6 hours. And that was the fight last night. I got off work at about 11. I had to have a meal. And then I finished that. It was about midnight when I finished, and I went to bed. And I was like, I you know, I want to wake up at 5 a.m. and just do that, but I know it's going to destroy me, having like 4 or 5 hours of sleep. So I had to sleep in till 8 to get full 8 hours, and I did. Thank God. Shitty sleep though, super bad sleep. But at any point, like I could just, you know, I'll do 20 minutes on the cardio. I'm not gonna get 20,000 steps today. I'm not gonna, you know, go to the gym today. I'll take another rest day. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. And dude, I'm so tired. I am so tired. I'm so exhausted. But that's where the fun is. Like, it's fun, like, putting myself through this, like, torturing myself, in essence. Because I could quit at any point. I could do something simple. I could have 6 ounces instead of 4 or 5 ounces of chicken. I could have a few extra grams of cream of wheat or cream of rice. You could have a few extra strawberries here and there. So many ways I could fucking just sabotage myself and put cracks in my foundation. But I don't. I go to the gym. I go as hard as I possibly can with the limited energy that I have. And then I eat, go to work, eat, come home, eat, go to bed, to repeat again. And that's why I think it's so cool. Because so much stuff I could do to just ruin everything, but I don't. I don't even have to compete. Dude, it's like, what's going on? It's a pandemic. You know, we have economic crises, supposedly. All this stuff is going on. What am I doing? I'm dieting. Dropping 30 pounds. Why? So I can look good on a show. Why? Why do I want to look good on a show? It's not even that. I don't even care, like, about looking good. It's more so learning the process so I can be successful in the future, but more importantly, just developing the experience and just exposing myself to a different challenge and a different mindset. Because it's hard when you're like, when I've crashed my testosterone, when I'm exhausted. Like I sleep for 8 hours, I wake up and I'm sore, I'm exhausted, I'm tired. Like, it's like the sleep didn't even happen. Like, I just closed my eyes for 8 hours. That's what it feels like. But I'm doing this because it's enjoyable, because for some reason I enjoy that. And because nobody else is. None of my friends are doing this. Nobody that I know is doing this. I mean, I see people on Instagram and shit. I see the pros, I see other competitors. But nobody that I know is doing this. I don't know anybody, know anybody that's done this before. And this is going to help be another piece of my foundation it's going to help me be really successful, I think, later on in life. Because I think that's what I'm trying to use my 20s for. Use my 20s to really challenge myself, really punish myself, really endure pain, really endure hardship, Because, you know, I'm growing up in like a middle class, you know, upper middle class household. So, you know, we're not stressing on, you know, financials or anything. But I'm missing out on the experience of what it's like to maybe stress out on financials, stress out on other things that, you know, I'm privileged enough to not have to deal with. But there's still ways that I can challenge myself, and I think this is one of them. And I'm so thankful for the opportunity. I'm so thankful that I can compete. So thankful that I can, you know, starve myself, basically. So I think that's why I'm competing. I don't know. The answer's somewhere in there. I'm just tired. I gotta have a meal right now. I gotta go make a meal. Or do some stuff, then have a meal. And then go train legs. Oh, I was looking at the training plan my coach sent me for legs today. Fuck, it's brutal. Like, dude, why are you doing this, man? You're gonna kill me. But yeah. I don't know, I'll look back on this in a few years and be like, this is where I was at, in the trenches. Freaking challenging myself. Yeah. So, I don't know. Thanks for watching. I'm just kind of talking to myself at this point. I think that's what I tend to do now. I'll just sit in the car. Like, I don't even want to get up. I just want to stare at a wall. I'd be so content just staring at a wall.